Today's shout out goes to Mary Page Flynn, and for your chance to shout out, leave a comment down below. Today's aquarium video is about starting a small business selling plants online. Hi everyone, Colin here, and welcome back to another aquarium video. You may have wanted to always start your own business, but just never knew quite where to start. Well, if your hobby is aquariums, one of the easiest things to do is to start selling aquarium plants online, especially now the internet is so everywhere and everyone is online and everyone is buying. And unlike fish that could be a bit difficult to transport, live plants are really easy. So live plants are a tremendous way to start a very small and easy side hustle. Of all the different aquarium plants though, there is one that stands out above the rest, and that is Java Fern. And one of the reasons Java Fern is so good is because it really does grow incredibly well. And in my aquarium, which is a 3-foot tank in my dining room, this is like a little farm. I just have Java Fern continually overcrowding this tank, throwing off new baby plants, and I've just got them coming out of my ears regarding how many new plants there are in this tank every single month. Now for years I've returned them back to my local aquarium stores where I'd get store credit, and with that store credit I'd be able to get fish foods, other fish, and any other thing I needed to buy for my aquarium, or paid for by my aquarium plants. And this tank generates between $100 to $300 worth of plants every month that I need to take out of this tank. This Indian fern is a tremendously fast growing and easy growing plant, so this one is always a plant I'm taking out of this tank. But as one of the softer and more delicate plants, of course for online selling, it needs very good packaging in order to keep it from being damaged. There are literally hundreds of plants that you can sell online, but of all those plants, this particular one, Java Fern, as I said before, is so good because apart from growing really well, it's incredibly tough, which means that for transport, it transports really well. Here is another month's harvest I've pulled out of this tank. Have a look at how many plants I'm pulling out every single month. And there's still plenty of plants in the tank left over, which will grow me some more a bit later on. Now we'll sort through these plants and I'll show you just what we have. So the normal Java Fern is this large plant here. It grows usually quite tall and is obviously ideal for the back of a tank. You can stick it onto a rock or wood, or just even let it float, and it will just grow and grow, throwing off these new baby plants all the time. And you can see here from the size of my hand, this is a large plant. Now there's a number of these large plants I've taken away from the others, and I've probably taken away about maybe 30% of the large plants that are in the tank at the moment. And all these large sized plants, and look at this one, the rhizome is very long, that could be split into 2 or 3 extra plants if you wanted to. But all these large plants will sell individually, and there is just so many of them. What a tremendous plant to grow in your aquarium and a great plant to sell. All these smaller sized plants, great for beginners, and of course a nice lower price to sell. So they are your standard Java Fern, which is a large growing plant. Here there's a more fancy one. This is a crested Java Fern, or Java Fern Windelov. It forms a much more dense, compact little clump and very attractive. This one I've got actually glued onto a couple of rocks at the front of my tank, and those have just continually thrown off all these little baby extra plants. So there's just dozens of them. So all of those will grow up to another large clump and keep throwing off more baby plants. So the tank itself, there's still a lot of plants left, plenty to regrow for next month, and I think you'll agree it looks fantastic. So that is my aquarium farm growing aquarium plants for sale. And as a bonus for today's video, I'll let you just have a look at my aquarium and watch the fish, and we'll see you a bit later on for some more aquarium videos. But in the meanwhile, have a look at my tank and enjoy. So not only are aquariums great to watch and relax and unwind, they also could be a little money earner for you. And live plants are one of the easiest ways to start a little mail order business online. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.